On March 24th, thousands of New Yorkers of all ages marched down Central Park West in solidarity with the nationwide gun control protest, the March for Our Lives. Yet while many came out to support the march, some of the people of Manhattan are split on how effective the protest will be in changing any legislation against firearm accessibility.
I think that now that the children are actually old enough to have a voice and a powerful voice in the way they've been demonstrating it in Washington and around the country, that at this point it's going to be a tipping point and that we're actually going to see some change in legislation. That's my hope. If not, then when these kids are old enough to run for office, then we'll see it then for sure.
I don't believe these marches are going to have any effect on these lawmakers or decision makers because they're not lobbyists. These people that are doing the marches, they're not lobbyists, so they're not providing any fiscal or monetary needs for these people making the decisions. So they're not giving them an incentive to make the decisions. They don't have any money backing this march.
I think now that people are standing up for their opinions and starting to take action, visible action, and the media is paying attention and the message is getting out there, I think it would help.
I think that the teenagers behind it have a lot of impact on the rest of the world, and they're doing a good job of getting people to know more about it.
It has to keep going. More demonstrating, more petitions, people out in the street, furious. It's like a revolution.
They haven't changed it since, Sandy Hook, Columbine. It's not going to change. I think you need to change the legislators, and then you can get legislation to change.
I think just the conversation seems changed this time. I haven't seen a march like this against gun control ever.
I think what's happened in the past is people just say, I'm sorry, our prayers are with you, but nothing happens. But I think this time everyone's tired of hearing that.
I think that when people band together, you can do great things. So hopefully everyone actually means business and it's not like let's go march and no one really does anything.
I think for myself, after Sandy Hook, I thought that if anything was going to affect change, that would. And the fact that we haven't seen meaningful legislation come through in the wake of that is a little demoralizing, but there's still hope.